The Chicago Bears go to Lambeau Field and lose by a score of Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We didn't lose to the Packers? We won? Oh my God! Woo! It has been so long. It has been so long since we've beaten Green Bay. Oh my God. This means so much. You know what? We had to sacrifice our entire season to do it, but we finally beat the Packers, bro. Oh my God. Dude. I'm still in disbelief. This was looking like a particularly Bearsy loss. I was watching that fourth quarter, and oh my God, I was just so ready for everything I was going to say in this video. That fourth quarter is how 90% of this season's games have gone since we fired Flus. Like, it's been so bad. So bad. Oh my God. So, we did it for the first time in 9 years. The Bears have defeated the Packers in Lambeau Field. For the first time in 6 years, the Bears have defeated the Packers, period. This rivalry that I have cared so deeply about for a distressingly large amount of my life has been so one-sided. It's still so one-sided, but you know what? I don't even care. We did it. We finally beat them. I don't care that Jordan Love didn't play most of the game. I don't care that Josh Jacobs didn't play most of the game. We had guys missing too, okay? We didn't have Jalen Johnson. We didn't even have an O-line, and we still... Oh my God. Clutch as ever. This is the thing about Caleb, is he is, I think, the most clutch quarterback we've ever had in Chicago. It's unbelievable. So the Bears had a 8-point lead in the fourth quarter. The Packers convert a 3rd and 21, but it's fine. It's okay. It's whatever. And then immediately score a touchdown. But they missed the 2-pointer. Good coverage by TJ Edwards. Could have been intercepted. That would have been funny. And we're still winning, but you know, it's I didn't have any faith. I did not have any faith. I'll be completely honest. And then the Bears fumble the ball. DJ Moore, who had a great game, fumbles the ball on our own 40, gets recovered by Green Bay. Packers go a little bit downfield, make the kick, a 55-yard field goal outdoors. You know, most of the time that kick is missed, but not against us. No, sir. So then they do a kick return. They try the hook and ladder. It gets blown up because somebody didn't block. Story of the game. And so then Caleb Williams gets the ball. And after having a very quiet day, there was not a lot to speak of for Caleb Williams today. He just busts out impressive throw after impressive throw. A dot on the sidelines to Rome Odunze. I don't even know how he threads the needle to DJ Moore. Like, threads it. I don't even know how that ball was complete, but somehow he converts for a first down there. And they move down the field. And then it looked like they were going to blow it at the end there. So they are at midfield. They get the play call, but the clock runs out. The play clock, like, how does the play clock run out? How do you let that happen? So then the play clock runs out. And they run the play. You know, there was just a flag with it, but they converted it. Like, it would have gotten us in field goal range. But nope. Play gets undone, 5 yards back. And Caleb... DJ Moore, one-on-one, cuts right up the middle, gets in range. Caleb gets down there. They spike the ball, 2 seconds left. It's a 51-yard field goal. And Cairo Santos, who has had many kicks blocked, he's missed a few. And the kick goes up in the air as time expires, and I was ready for the block. I'm going to be honest. I was ready. I saw the hands going up. I saw the trajectory of the ball move a little bit to the right, and my heart couldn't take it. And then it just goes, it sneaks right in the corner, and it's good. And the Bears, after the worst season I can remember watching, eke out a gritty win in Lambeau Field, against our most hated rival in Caleb Williams' rookie season, with a horrible offensive line, no head coach, no CB1, and they get it done. And they prevent the Packers from having the 6th seed. They now have the 7th seed. They're going to have to go to Philly. Good luck. If you could barely stop DeAndre Swift, good luck against Saquon Barkley. I don't even care. Year after year, I've talked myself into thinking we're finally going to beat Green Bay, and we almost swept them. We should have swept them this year. Times are changing. I think. I don't know. We literally just lost 10 games in a row, but like, this is just, it's just a little something for me. I've cared about this route. I literally have a manuscript on my computer I'm writing, not a manuscript, but a script for a video I'm going to make on the history of the Bears vs. Packers rivalry. I started it 2 years ago, and I've made minimal progress on it, but it's just because the rivalry keeps getting less and less and less competitive, and it means less and less to the fans. You need to win, and they've finally won. So this game, I can hardly even remember half the stuff that happened. Okay, so the Bears, they get an amazing kick return touchdown. They really pulled all the tricks out today. So they did the Devin Hester play where they had DJ Moore line up deep like he's gonna catch it. He does the this and this, but there's no ball. Meanwhile, Josh Blackwell on the other side catches it like it's a reception almost, and then turns around, straight line, heads all the blocking, heads right in for the easy touchdown. And I couldn't even believe that when it happened. I was like, what? And this game was reminding me a lot of last year's game in Lambeau, where it felt like everything was going our way, but for some reason, the loss felt inevitable. And we go up, I think, 11 or 12 points at one point. That doesn't last, obviously, but it Jordan Love goes out. We converted some key 4th downs. They had a fumble. Jalen Johnson with the punch out. He's still playing great. And, gritty win. I think Caleb only got sacked a couple times, so that's nice. He didn't break the sack record like I thought he was going to last week. And my God, they actually beat the Packers, bro. They actually did it. The Bears have not beat the Packers since December of 18. December of 2018. At the time, I think I was 15 years old. I turned 16 a couple weeks later. I just turned 22. That is how long it's been since I've witnessed a Bears-Packers victory. It has been so long. We've seen blowouts, embarrassingly, on national television. We've seen heartbreaking losses on blocked field goals. We've seen even the weird ones, like when we faced them in 2021 on Sunday Night Football, and it was like 28-20 or something like that at halftime, and it's like, what is going on right now? It might have been 27-20, but that was a crazy game, blowing it late. The I Still Own You game, I was at that game. I hate that game, but I was there. And it's just been a whole lot of nothing, really. Even last year, week 1, we were supposed to go out there and win, and Packers were supposed to be a weaker team, and we get embarrassed on our home field in week 1. And nothing ever seemed to change. And then we finally break through. A meaningless win. This is probably the least meaningful Bears-Packers game in a really long time, but I do not care. I don't even think I can put into words how little I care. I'm sure people will be saying, oh, they had Malik Willis. Oh, Jordan Love didn't look all that good in the first quarter when he was in. I'm just saying. And Malik Willis still made plays. I don't know. It seemed like they were pretty similar. I feel like if Jordan Love is still in, I still think we win that game. I'm not even going to lie. And the Bears, they've lost their last 10 games a disaster class of a season. Awful loss, heartbreaking losses, coach firings, terrible O-lines, horrible sacks. Caleb Williams started and finished the 17th game of this season. First Bears quarterback to start every game in a season since Cutler did it in 2009. First Bears quarterback ever to start 17 games in a regular season. Let's go. Caleb is tough, man. But the one thing that was going through my head when the Packers kicked that 55-yarder with, I think it was 51 seconds to go. The only thing that was going through my mind when I watched the kickoff go and the Bears return it was, we have a clutch quarterback. That was the only hope I had. That was the only thing going through my mind. We have a clutch quarterback. Because he's shown, he has had his best moments when the stress is on, the game is on the line, he comes through. And we saw that today against our most hated rival, a rival we haven't beaten since Matt Nagy's first year, a rival we haven't beaten in Lambeau since 2015. I believe when that game happened, I was 11 years old. I was 12. I was 12, I think. But around there. My God. It's just nice to win one, you know? I don't care that our season's done. I don't care that the Packers already clinched the playoffs. I don't care that they're missing guys. We miss guys too, but I don't care about any of that. It's just nice to win one. We have lost so many winnable games this year. This season, we should have been a playoff team. I think with competent coaching staff, we're a playoff team. I think a lot of our losses that happened down the stretch here were because the team just gave up. The last game of the season, man, they went out there and they proved everybody wrong. Myself included. I was ready to come down here and be like, thank God the season's over, which thank God the season's over. But I was ready to lay into this team and just have no hope. But that's something. You got to give your fans something like that every now and then. Now, I still have a ton of problems with this team, a ton of problems with the roster, the McCaskey's owner. We're going to talk about all of that later. Probably, I think tomorrow's Black Monday, so we'll see if they fire Ryan Poles. I don't think they will, based on everything that they've said. But we'll see who they hire. I'm hearing some very concerning names being floated around, like Anthony Weaver Jr., but we'll see who they hire. We'll see the press conference that George will do. But for now, we just beat the Packers. We finally did it. Feels good. Just feels good. Finally get that monkey off our back. Because it felt like there was extra pressure because we don't beat them. Now do it in Soldier Field. That's all I wanted. Like, please. Good Lord.